Hello, Mike.
Hi. My question is...
Mike is my #1 fan. He looks pretty young
How do you
for that.
qualify to be the #1 fan?
Yes, he just is, that's
it's
all.
a lot of collecting.
Oh, look at you. Michael Stern joins us this morning. That is so awesome. How did you guys meet?
Well, I met her at a filming of Here's Lucy at Universal Studios. It turned out that my mother's neighbor's, next-door neighbor's boss worked on the Lucy show. And already at that time had scrapbooks of photos of Lucy. And I was able to get tickets to the show.
So you meet her, she signs an autograph, and then you think...
She gave me a kiss on the cheek.
Really?
Yep.
But it didn't end there.
No, you know, I think it was like she thought I would meet her, and that was it. But it turned out I would see her over and over again. And finally, she took me to the side and said, look, you could be my #1 fan, but you better get a job. You better stay in school. So I did. If she said something, I did it. So I got a job working at the May Company in North Hollywood, and she actually came down to see if I was really working.
I love all these old pictures of you guys. I mean, so you were really in that circle. You really knew her as a human being, not just as Lucille Ball, but as a human being. What was she like?
Oh my gosh, she was just so wonderful. I mean, she was almost like a mother-type person to me. I always knew the difference between Lucille Ball, the actress, and Lucille Ball, the person. And she would just take good care of me. You know, it's just, we always talked about what was happening in the news today.
Right.
We never talked about I Love Lucy and, you know, Desi or whatever. We talked about what was going on in the world today.
A lot of comedians kind of lead tragic lives behind the scenes, but that fuels their comedy. What was she like, really?
She was not a funny person, but she could do funny things. It's funny, when she was doing a script, she would do a scene over and over and over again just to get it right. I was looking at this seltzer bottle. She literally would practice with it over and over again, and how heavy it is. And it wasn't just a bottle. It had to be the bottle that was going to be in the scene that she would rehearse all the time.
Perfectionist.
Absolutely. So that's, yeah, she loved her props. She loved everything, you know, but she really taught me how to be a real person. She taught me how to grow up. And if I ever had an issue, a problem, and I would tell her, you know, this isn't working out right now, I'm having trouble in school or whatever, she would say, did you talk to your parents? I go, no. She goes, talk to your parents.
Talk to your parents.
So she really got me closer to my parents. She knew her boundaries.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, interesting that you stayed in show business.
Yes.
What's your job now?
I'm the audience producer at the Dr. Phil show. And
You warm up the audience.
basically. But what happened is Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz met on stage 29 at Paramount Studios, is where I work every single day.
No way, really?
So
oh my gosh.
I walk through the Lucille
Full
Ball
circle.
building. Yeah, I walk through the Lucille Ball building every day. I go through Lucy Park every day. And so there's a lot of Lucy at Paramount.
What I love about this book is it really gives a chance for even the next generation to kind of get to know her in a whole new way, because you see those reruns on TV now, on cable, and on, you know, you can still watch her shows.
Oh, every day.
Yeah.
She's on about 20 times a day, just in LA. She's always on.